Here's a quick look at the E-mini S&P for Wednesday, March 31st, 2010, through the eyes of E-mini Day Trader. When we left the market yesterday, we were suggesting that it's probably got a bit of weight on it, and we would look to see if it could test the 6350 area as support. And as you can see, this overnight profile here did dip down that low, taking it out by just 2-3 ticks. And then the regular trading hours opened here and dipped down a little bit lower. So, but you can see it was obviously rejected out of there, ended up by closing up here. So we're still really looking at around the 71 area as resistance, and down here around 63 and a half or 63 as support. Now these profiles, this is the profile from the regular trading hours here. So the fact that it did dip down as we thought, but then get rejected pretty soundly off of those lows, is really a market that obviously hasn't made up its mind what it wants to do, and might not do that until the news is released on Friday. Now, the markets will be closed for regular trading hours on Friday, so this market could have a pretty good move with the employment numbers, employment situation being released. The jobless numbers will be released tomorrow, Thursday morning, and then Friday morning. Even though it's a holiday, that news will be released. So something to bear in mind when you're taking your trades. Here's our profiles from just the regular trading hours, and here's our software from today. So we had a short trade early in the day. It did hit our first two objectives here. We weren't filled on the second objective, so our first trade was a successful trade, but just half of the position reaching our first objective and the other half of our position being stopped at a break even. We then had another trade trying to get long up in here, and even though it dipped a little bit and then had the run up, we have a rule where we don't want to hold on to a trade more than about 10 minutes. So in that case, we end up by losing a couple of ticks on that trade. That was really the only trades that we ended up by having today. And as I said, we're still looking for those areas as key support and resistance. So, and it might not happen tomorrow because the waiting for the news to be released on Friday. So, even though the market did dip down as we expected it would, it did hold at the known support area. So, at least for the time being, that should be considered somewhat bullish. However, getting up to that 71 price where the market topped out today, that's really the key. That's the key price right now. So thanks for taking the time to look at our short video for today. Any questions or comments, please get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you tomorrow.